I can.
I can't see you, mirror.
We're doing this. You can see me. You're looking right at me. If I could see you, then you could see me. You're funny.
I see your toes.
No, you don't. I'm wearing socks.
Ain't a fan of running, been a fan of what you like. Baby,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, welcome back to my channel, guys. We're here with a new makeup video, and like it says in the title, a little more super va-va-voom glam. I really wanted to do like a full blown out glam look that I haven't really done in a long time, and a lip gloss and lashes and eyeliner. You see what I mean? I haven't done like this kind of full out, super full out kind of makeup look in a long time, and it's more of the kind of stuff that I like to do in general as a makeup artist. This is kind of the direction that I go with makeup all the time with clients and myself. So if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. This is the kind of stuff you guys are gonna be seeing all the time. If you guys like this look, then just keep watching. All right, we're going to put on some stuff, some skincare stuff. I'm going to use the Glowing Serum Boost Camu by 4-3. This is by ColourPop. And I'm doing a talk through today because I haven't done one of these in a very long time. So, only because I never really have a chance to, but please don't be shocked because Cece is here. And when Cece's here, things get a little bit hectic. And I told her she could be in the video, hence all the little talking in the beginning there. She's so cute. But I'm putting this serum. Usually I put in serum like this and I'll like tap it, but I'm like spreading it for once. It's a glowing serum because I want my skin to be a little more glowy, and I'm not gonna be using a primer today actually. Like not even on my pores. I'm gonna be doing this TikTok hack that I did in one of my videos before that I thought I didn't like, but the more I started doing it recently, the more that I've noticed, because Kevin's sister was like, Tina, I've been doing this thing and it works for me, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just give it a chance. So after the glowing serum, I already did my face and everything with like moisturizer and whatnot. I'm gonna go in with my powder, which is my Maybelline Fit Me. I can never say no to this one. I don't know what it is, but it's just the case. And I'm going to take the setting powder I use, the setting brush I use, and I'm going to dip that in there, and I'm going to put this on the areas that my pores show. So I'm gonna put it on my nose. This is before foundation and everything. Oh yeah, we're doing that TikTok hack. But Naomi did it the other day when we were doing our makeup together, and I was like, wait a second, how come it looks so good? Like her skin looks so good. I was like, okay. I remember when I did the review, if you guys watched that one vlog. Oh, here she comes. Yeah. Okay, chocolate. I'm okay, Cease. Auntie's filming.
Chocolate?
Oh, Uncle wants chocolate. Yeah, he wants chocolate, Cheech.
What?
He wants chocolate.
Okay.
Okay.
Uncle, where are you?
He's in there. Oh, I lied. I want chocolate too. That looks really yummy. Oh, I don't want that much. Maybe just one piece. Perfect. Thank you.
My chocolate?
Mmm. Salty fingers.
You got Oreo one.
The chocolate was fantastic. And I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera because they take a little long. Actually, not really, but I don't really want to do them. You guys already saw I have an eyebrow tutorial there, so go check that out if you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows, but I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Bronco Cream Shadow. You guys know I talked about this in like all the previous videos that I've done recently. Love this stuff. I'm gonna use my finger for it. It's just a nice cream colored. It's like matte paint pot and soft ochre. Normally I'll go in with a brush, but like I really want this product to melt into my skin. So I'm just applying that all over my lid. We're gonna use this as a base. Where's ColourPop? Oh, I have more ColourPop actually. I'm just setting my lids with any powder. I'm gonna hydrate my lips. I need a lip balm, hello? Pause. I use the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the color Skinny Dip. Super nice nude. Love these lip oils. I don't really use lip oils or lip glosses, and this one is just like amazeballs. But I'm going to do a nice full glam look, and I'm going to use the Stone Cold Fox palette as like I said in the last video. I think it was the last video. I don't really play around with taupe colored or cool tones, and this is like the best way to kind of try it out because I haven't really touched this palette aside from like a couple times you guys could see. But this palette is beautiful, and there's 30 colors. Amazing, and they all kind of match. I dug my finger into there. I'm kind of leaning towards the area that I already chose before. I think I'm going to be in this kind of situation right here instead, because I want something more neutral, and I'm gonna be doing like a full glam with the lashes and the eyeliner and everything. So I go in with that same brush that I used to set my eyelids and the color Trip, which is the first color at the top, and I'm going to just apply that all over my lid. It is a little more of like a pink, not pink. Okay, so my eyes are being really problematic right now, and they're just like super dry on the lid. So I'm going to switch up what I was going to do. I'm gonna take the color Worry Days, which is right underneath Trip, and I'm going in with my M505 brush by Morphe, and I'm just gonna apply that all over the crease. We're creating that faux crease because this girl doesn't have one. We are going to be building a lot, so, and I know I have a couple shadow looks that are very similar, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you follow me on Instagram or have been following me for a long time, stuff that I do as a makeup artist is more of all the glam side. I don't really do like special effects makeup. I don't do all that crazy stuff these TikTokers do and whatnot. I learned how to do all that kind of stuff, but I don't have the products and whatnot to do those kind of looks, like those crazy looks. I like to focus more on, you know, natural, bridal, glam kind of stuff, especially with all of the clients that I've had in the past, and they all know me for that. They all know me for like super glam makeup. So if you're here looking for something other than that, no promises, but maybe throughout the year I could definitely continue to do more of it. So now that we built that, you know, there's enough of a crease there. I'm going in with a flat shader brush. Is that what you would call it? Oh, she's not clean, but the color we're using is fairly similar. I'm gonna go in to Fickle Fate, which is the dark brown shade in that row as well. We're literally gonna be using all the colors in this row. And I'm going in with the brush by ColourPop, the E25 brush right here. Nice flat one. And it's a nice dark brown, like I said, and we're gonna put that all over the lid. What I do is I definitely just focus that on the lid. It's kind of like that monochromatic look video that I used, or that I did. And then I'm gonna go in with a more flat blending brush. You could tell there's product on it, but it's fine. It's the E23 brush by ColourPop. You guys can see it's very flat, but it gets into the creases. And I'm gonna go in with Worry Days, which is a color we use in the crease, and I'm just going to diffuse that crease area. The good thing with this brush is that you can really push into the crease and just blend those super difficult areas that don't want to be blended out. They just want to stay firm and blocky looking. Not my forte. I hope the lighting's okay. This is the first time I'm filming at nighttime with my lights. Usually I film with the light and like the sunlight in the back and then a light right in front of the camera where it is right now. But we wanted to test out lighting. Also, my other backgrounds, kind of lazy to iron them because the material for it was marked. Now that that's done, I'm going in with a concealer brush. I'm gonna go in with any concealer and I'm just gonna conceal the center of the lid because I want one of the colors to really pop out. You can always go in with like an eyeshadow primer or something. Now I'm gonna go in with my finger. I find that going in with my finger for any kind of shade that you really, really want to pop, like opaque, finger is the best to use because it warms up the product really nicely and it shows so much better. So I'm going in with that color Hard Place, like we're doing like a halo eye, I guess. And I'm just tapping that. I'm not spreading it. I just want to tap it just to make sure the product is onto that concealer. Because the concealer is like, it's fresh on there, What I'm gonna do is slowly blend right in between the brown and the color that I just applied, just to really blend it out. Kind of like what I just did on this side. It's more blended out than this side right here. And it's okay if you go a little too far out because we're going to be using brush we used earlier, the brown eyeshadow. And I'm just going to deepen those areas that kind of got overpowered by that glitter and slowly kind of diffusing them together. I will be doing way more like colored glam looks. I've been exploring with color way more. I used to, especially when I was in school, but honestly, because I love to do my makeup so much just for fun, I always direct to the more glam looks because I feel like it's what I specialize in. What I did was just apply that color in the center. You guys could see super halo. Just gonna keep building that freckle fate situation on the outer corner and inner corners just to help that 40 days pop. I might go in with my Bobbi Brown palette, and you guys know the Bobbi Brown palette has the darkest brown I own, so I'm probably going back. We're gonna go in with the color Black Chocolate, which is the darkest brown right here. You guys already know that. For this, I'm just focusing this on the outer corners. And it really just emphasizes that center color, which I love. That's it for the eyes. Actually, no, it's not. I'm going to put on eyeliner as well. And I'm going to do the eyeliner off camera just because she takes long. And if, you know, I was kind of thinking maybe I could do a video for eyeliner. So if you want that, please comment or something, or like the video for an eyeliner tutorial, because I used to get a lot of people asking how I did my eyeliner and it took a lot of practice. So be right back. We finished everything is in this situation. I can't talk. I put on lashes that I haven't worn in a long time, and I think these ones are the HP 25 or HP 30 by Regina Lashes. I do have a discount code, so check it out underneath on my description box. They're crazy. When I say we're going full glam, this is like full glam. I didn't actually cut them enough, so they look a little too long, but like they'll come together with the rest of the face. But we're gonna get started on the face. I have my trusty, of course, beauty blender. I'm going to hydrate that with a little bit of Hydrating Facial Mist by Garnier. Obviously, honestly, I just can't not use this. This is the Fit Me. I got the right color this time. This is the 220. See, like I went back to the store and just bought the same foundation because I just can't stray away from it. It's so good. But it's this one here, just a little bit of that, enough to fill my face, and I'm gonna go straight in with the beauty blender. Really tap that in the skin, like so, you guys can see. And I'm actually gonna take my time with this for sure, for once. Mainly on the areas that I do have a lot of discoloration, aka my cheeks. I have Cupro skin, like I've said in the last videos. And I don't know, I'm sure like this camera picks up everything, so I wouldn't even doubt it if you guys can see exactly. But the surface of my nose, like where I put the powder, holy, it's like you really don't need primer, you know, to cover the pores. I feel like this is a really good technique if you don't want to use primer to hide your pores. I don't know why, but I guess the powder just sets into those little crevices in the skin, which are your small pores, and then they cover it really well, because I honestly cannot see any of my I can't see any of my pores. Before I put on concealer, I'm going to go in with, let's see here. We're gonna go in with the same foundation but a darker shade. This is the Fit Me foundation, of course, in 360 Mocha, and we're gonna use this to cream contour, cream bronze. And I'm gonna put these in the areas that I want to cream bronze. And I said I was going to use a brush, but I think I will use my beauty blender, and I'm going to just use the side of the beauty blender, and I'm going to pinch it, that way I can get it into the shape that I really want. With a brush, and we're gonna use the fake Real Techniques brush, and we're gonna slowly blend that. I'll fix my hairline after. All right, we blended that with a brush. You know, I also have a really bad habit of like getting stuff on my chest here, especially because of this highlighter. I keep pressing stuff into it, so it's just breaking and it falls on my chest, and I just have a bad habit of not checking So I'm sorry for that. But now I'm gonna go in with my, of course, my e.l.f. concealer, the Hydrating Camo concealer, and we're going to conceal the areas that we need to. So I'm just applying it like that, just like that. I'm trying to just not use too much concealer, but I really just blend that or apply that in the inner corner. And then we're gonna clean up the edges of where the eyeliner was, just like that. Same on the other side. Oh, hello. My eyebrows wild in here. And I'm gonna put it on my forehead and the tip of the nose and here. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. Give me like 2 seconds and then we'll be right back. I'm going in with my F88 Kabuki brush by Sigma, and I find this brush actually, like, it's so good because it really just pushes the product into the skin rather than kind of picking it up and defeating the purpose of the full coverage of the concealer. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, it smells good. I cleaned most of my brushes. I love this brush because, like I said in the last video that I did use it in, which I honestly cannot remember, very ergonomical, so it's already slanted. And I know that F80 brush is one of the most popular Sigma brushes there is out there and has been for a very long time. I love this one though because you can get into those areas that you can't with a regular flat brush. Like I said, I'm really just pressing that into the skin to keep that full coverage look. Alright, now that I blended that, this one definitely blends in way better with my foundation color. I said that the other way around. Oh my god, seriously, like my nose. The whole powder situation, guys, if you haven't tried it, it is a TikTok hack that I tried a long time ago. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Put a powder right after putting on your primer or your moisturizer or whatever before your foundation. It's gonna change your life. Like the surface of my skin, I'm gonna zoom you guys in because I know how HD this camera is, so if you zoom it in, you guys can see. But after that, I'm gonna go in with another concealer. This is the one I use for my brows, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible. I'm gonna just put 1 dot of that because I really want this inner corner to be as bright as possible. And I'm blending this one right away because this concealer is not as forgiving as the hydrating one. This one sets so damn fast. It's one of the reasons why I don't really like it for concealer, but because I like the color, it really brightened up the look of my face when I used it last. Cream bronze, so I'm gonna go in and do my nose. And a little kind of off-roaded there, it's fine. And I'm going in with this brush. This one is from Icing that I used before. It's the Expert Powder Brush. I usually use this for foundation and cream contour. I just like how flat it is because it really just, it makes the contouring a little more quicker because you don't have to be so precise. This definitely is a cool tone eye for me. I mean, the style of the eyeshadow is what I go with. From there, I'm gonna go in with my trusty Oaken Fort. I haven't used this in a long time. Color Wash in the color Reef. This is one of my all-time favorites. If you guys haven't tried, Oaken Fort has really good products for more natural kind of looks. It's kind of like another version of, or before Selena Gomez's makeup line. I feel like Oaken Fort was the way to go for natural. So if you guys are interested, check them out. They have really good products. Their eyebrow pencil, I love. It's kind of like the Tint Idol Press Foundation, like in the Cushion Foundation. There you go. Their Cushion Foundation is so good and their powder is super good as well. And I'm just gonna grab this and apply it to mainly not my apples this time. I think I just wanna apply it going upwards into my cheekbones rather than on my apples. And then I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Hello Halo Mega Glow liquid highlighter, and I apply this on my hand. I literally just applied like one little swipe of it, just that much, because I'm gonna spread it with my other finger and go in with my beauty blender on the corner that I haven't used anything. We're gonna apply it on the high points before setting anything. Like I said, this is like full-blown glam today. We're gonna go in with our trusty powder, our usual powder, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. I'm gonna try mainly focusing the powder on literally just those areas that need setting. I don't want to spread it anywhere else. So I'm really just putting it over here because I know that this is exactly where I crease most of the time. And then we're also gonna set on the smile lines. I only don't want to set the other areas because we're going to be using powders and stuff to set the other areas. We're going to use a City Bronzer by Maybelline. Of course, my trusty. This is number 300. Like I said last time, I'm normally a 200, but she hit pan hard. I can't honestly see lighting wise, so we're just going to hope for the best. I'm gonna go in with my Focular Beauty Sunkissed Monochromatic Blush Duo with that brush that I use the bronzer on. And she's very, very tangerine-ish. You guys can see. I'm mixing both shades, the shimmer and the other one. And be careful with this, guys. She's hella pigmented. I'm just gonna apply that going upwards. Okay, before we highlight, I'm going to bake. Because I try not to use too much powder, but here we are. I used too much bronzer. I really, really want to kind of just make sure that it's a little more sculpted, a little more blended. We saved her. I mean, from what I'm seeing, but I know the camera picks up different shit, so. All right, we're gonna wait it out a little bit. All right, we're back and we did like a full-blown finish of the eyes, which is, I needed to do it off camera because the camera was about to overheat, but I ended up going in with my Estee Lauder Pure Color Intense Kajal eyeliner in Black and Black. This used to be an all-time favorite. I still have one. I actually kept a couple of them, but I just put that on my waterline and on my tight line as well, and then I ended up going in with the Black Chocolate color by Bobbi Brown and adding that right underneath that black, and then I added the Fickle Fate from the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, and then I blended it with the Quarry Days underneath just to really diffuse. I basically did what I did at the top but underneath, and then I added a mascara. I'm gonna go in with the Lip Liner Beeper by ColourPop. Ta-da! And we'll finish that right after. I'm gonna keep looking ridiculous right now, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the color Golden Flower Crown. This one, super amazing for Wet n Wild, as usual. They always have great stuff. But I'm gonna go in and set those areas that, like this highlighter, what the fudge. Set those areas that I put on the cream highlighter, and I'm being very generous because I really want, I can't talk for crap. I really just want that overall like hella glow, like let's glow the fudge up, mega glow like it says. We're gonna finish off with the lips and then we're done. So this is the So Juicy by ColourPop. It's their plumping lip gloss. I do find that it does actually plump the lips, so I'm just gonna put that directly on. Too much, too much. Oh, this is a disaster. A little better. All right, and that was so loud. All right, and now we're done, and you guys can go in with your setting powder and whatnot, but that basically brings us to the end of this video. I really just wanted like a full blown out glam look, as you guys can tell, and using a palette that I haven't really used aside from the Bobbi Brown stuff, but I'm so glad I did this. I haven't filmed a makeup video in a little bit. But yeah, anyways, this is the finished look. If you guys like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you try it out, don't forget to tag me. Go on Instagram, tag me. I look at everyone's stuff. Some of my DMs, not most of them. Some of them is just like weirdos on there. But yeah, if you guys like how I did this look, then don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, everything, whatever y'all like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.